Hello, comrades. Commissar Bro here today. And we are the most powerful country in the world. After taking over the United States, Germany is ridiculously powerful. Our alliance spans the entire world, and really, truly, there's nothing anyone can do to stop us. The only country left in the world that could put up any sort of a fight is the USSR. Unfortunately for the USSR, their army still pales in comparison to ours. So now we're kind of stuck with a lot of menial movement orders that we need to get in to be sure that our borders are protected from any sea, like amphibious invasions. We still need to take over Alaska because we went right back to war with the U.S. even after conquering all their territories. Yes. So realistically speaking, the war with the United States is over. They put up a good fight, and definitely had me a couple times there thinking we weren't going to be able to defeat them, but we did. Now the question becomes, do we really want to conquer everyone in the world? And I think the answer to that is no. To be honest, I see no point at this juncture because we've already kicked everyone's ass. So it's like, who's really going to put up much of a fight to us? Like, I don't think anyone here is going to be able to, no matter how hard they try. We have way too much industrial output. Our empire is far too large, and it's not worth it in a sense for us to go and try to conquer every territory. However, let it be said, that does not mean we are done. No, sir, we still have the big Russian bear to bring down, who is undoubtedly still incredibly powerful, as we can just take a look at some of its Western Front armies. We don't even know completely and utterly what the Russians have aside from what they've got on the front line. Let it be said, though, our allies, they have a pretty large military presence as well. So truly, I'm not that concerned. Like I said, I don't think our borders are threatened by anyone. And yeah, I mean, I could go and prattle on all day about like how awesome we are. But I think, we're just going to go ahead and get popping. We basically right now we're trying to get our income back down. We're losing a hell of a lot of IPUs to a lack of money. Look at that. It's 402 IPUs that we are not able to utilize because of something we can fix. So it seems pretty obvious to me that we should fix that problem, which we could pretty much have fixed in about 20 turns or so. So we're just going to keep ending turns for now to get that whole situation under control. Oh, look, the Soviets established Malaysia. And we keep sending alliance offers to that part of the world. Oh, wow, look, China got carved in half. It's been a while since we've actually looked at what happened in Asia, but I guess this pretty much answers it for us. China's been completely wiped out. The Soviets got the northern half, and we've got most of the populous south. And Japan even got a piece there, too. So, we pretty much came out on top in this, and I'm pretty happy about that. Of the major nations that are left, we pretty much have most of them in our alliance, aside from France. France is still an opposing party, as far as as we can tell. If we do go to war with the Soviets, France is actually going to be a major obstacle in our path, just because we don't really have any troops stationed in that area. So I'm going to kind of start moving some guys. And, we're going to start building up our military again once we get our IPUs under control. And, we're going to take the fight back to them. And I think, I'm guessing, I don't really know, we don't really have any major army divisions. We've still got those in the southern Rhodesia, because apparently am I still? No, okay, good, I'm not building conscripts anymore. Yeah, so we still have a few tanks there. We don't really have any concentrated armies, though, aside from on the Eastern Front, which we have quite a couple of. Yes, we do. I'm going to take those tanks, I'm going to merge it with the 3rd Corps. Yeah, merge all that together. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful! I probably should be using like a German accent when I play this, right? I'm not gonna do a German accent, but yeah. So we could see that the Russians, you know, they're not retarded. They do see that we've got an army, a massive army on their western front, and they don't very much like that. However, we don't really care. You know, we're just gonna keep on building our goods, keep making our money. It's like we're only down to minus 9% now. It'll be -8 next turn, so we shall be good. Boom, there we go, -8. Oh, wow, yeah, see, we're just slowly getting that down, whittling that little bit down. And, you know, I will swap at least one city over to some sort of unit production. We'll start building advanced tanks there in Leipzig. And, actually, you know what, let's swap this one from arms. Let's swap this over to advanced tanks as well. Now, someone in the comments on the previous video actually stated that we wouldn't take as high tank losses if, you know, we were using infantry and whatnot to assist them in the combat. And that's very true. That is very true. The reason why I use only tanks, though, it's not just because of their, you know, how they're tanks, but it's the speed. It's speed, it's high damage output. It takes more hits to kill a tank division than it does a regular infantry division. Now, but they are expensive to make. You're absolutely okay. Shit. Oh, shit. We're not ready for this. What? No. Absolutely not. I've only got one Panther. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so it looks like the war is on with the USSR, ladies and gentlemen. We are not quite ready for this. I guess, wow, damn, we need to attack. We definitely need to attack with our major armies. Ooh, but we can't afford losses if we take them. But we can't defend effectively against, well, the Russian forces are not that strong. As long as that army doesn't get bogged down or attacked, we should be fine. They've got a 20% bonus, so yeah, take that and add 20% to it. Okay, we should be fine. Wow, I did not expect this yet. I'm completely caught off guard. Okay, well then. That's not good. That's not good at all. The Russians have a major army in China. We don't really have... I don't have any supporting troops on that side of the world. The French are supporting the Russians. All the Russians need to do is hit northern India. Look at that. Look at that. The Indians have barely even protected their whole region. So, I mean, they've got, you know, heavy troops here in China, like heavy amounts of them. But that's really all they've got. They don't have anything much past basic infantry and mounted infantry. So, India is pretty much going to crumble under a Russian onslaught. So, that kind of begs the question, what do we do now? I'm not sure. I guess first we'll kick the French completely out of France. Yeah, we'll support our troops there. And France has seized Palestine. Well, they're about to just seize that whole area because there's nothing I can do to stop them. We've got Iraq in that area. Iraq was not going to be able to hold off all of those. Well, you know, Iraq's army's not tiny. They've got a couple of divisions. They might actually give France a run for the money down there, but they're not going to survive by themselves. So, and damn, and we don't have like any defense in this region, but France actually does have troops. That's not good. None of this is good. This is all pretty bad, actually. Oh, look at that. And we have a whole tank division isolated. Okay, so we'll retreat those through the Niger. Yeah, that might be our best bet. Get them out of there. Or we could do a pincer attack from both sides. I don't think that would do as much damage as we would hope. The French have had time to post troops up and protect these regions. We haven't, alternatively. So what I'll do is that we'll send that. We'll just go for a straight attack there. Okay, we've taken... What is that, Brittany? Yeah, that's Brittany. Okay, we've taken Brittany from the French. That's good. But we still have a lot of problems in other places. A lot of problems. And, you know, that's a whole army I'm not utilizing right now. So we've got the Venezuelan, the German, and the Soviet alliance. Okay, we're definitely the most powerful, but all my troops are in the United States, occupying that whole region there. So I guess we'll start. Yeah, we'll start bringing our troops down to Florida. I'm just gonna we're just gonna have the majority of our remaining troops there move to Florida, consolidate them into one gigantic force, and bring them back over the fucking ocean. Because this isn't good. This isn't good. I'm completely caught by surprise. I thought I was going to have a little bit more time before this happened. But I didn't, and I don't. Well, at least we took Alaska on the bright side. I'm hoping the Soviets do not... Oh, shit. Look at that massive fucking Soviet army. I actually think the Soviets might have a bigger army than we do. Like, the military power takes into account Navy, Air Force, and land armies. However, a big portion of us, like our strength, is in our massive Navy, which is definitely the most powerful in the world. So if you take that into account and how spread out our forces are, we're not ready for this. We're not ready at all, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good. Alright, well, alright, okay, good. Our forces succeeded on the Western Front. We still have our advanced tank divisions. I'm kind of upset that Italy got that territory, but whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. Let's take our stuff and let's move over to the Eastern Front. We need to prepare for combat with the Soviets, like, now. We need to be able to bust a line through them. I think we might actually hit Samogitia. We're going to need more tanks. We're going to need a lot more tanks. I'll swap this over to advanced tank production, and we'll go from there. Yes. Yes! We've lost French Guinea. Damn. Did our forces fail? Yeah, our forces failed in that region. Well, there's not much you can do, really. You just got to hope for the best, and clearly we didn't get the best, so whatever. We're going to attack Togo Dahomey as well. Kind of hit them there. Hopefully we'll do some damage. What else is going on in the world? Well, this is very, very unpleasant. I'm not very happy about this. I guess we'll merge that. Yeah, merge it. Go ahead. Alright. So now we've got 3 advanced tank divisions. Powerful tanks, might I add. 540. We just lost control of northern Persia. Persia's joined the Soviet alliance. Yeah, they're going to take my oil fields because I don't have anything there. Very, very unpleasant. I'm not very happy about this. At least our allies are holding for now. They're actually even taking over Vietnam as we speak. So, at least our allies are doing pretty well. However, the Soviets... Stop declaring war on people, Italy! Jesus! The Soviets are engaging in Shandong. We're taking casualties. However, the combat is in our favor, and reinforcements are coming on the way to assist. Japan has a much bigger navy than the Soviets in that region, in the Asian region, so I don't think we'll have to support them with our navy. But that doesn't change the fact that this isn't good. It still isn't. This is just not good. We'll bring. Actually, no. I need to keep my navy there to keep this, the South Red Sea clear of any Soviet ships, anything they may send in. Okay, the Romanians. Wow, look at Romania. Romania is going straight for jettison. That's kind of unexpected, but actually, you know, that might be bad if they can't take that. We lost Sierra Leone. So it's a pretty good chance that we're about to lose all of Africa because the French have a massive, you know, they have massive amounts of troops there compared to us. That's not good. Oh, this whole situation's not very good. But we're building advanced tanks, so we're going to have a pretty damn big army. We'll merge it with the 5th Corps, put that together, and look at that. That is beautiful. However, the Russians have increased their forces there in Okstatichka, however the fuck you pronounce that, and that's not good at all. Wow, look at the amount of like resources the Romanians are pouring into the fight there. We need to assist them. We need to do something. Maybe throw in some tanks, because that's the one thing they don't have. They don't have any tanks. So we'll take all the tanks out of the 3rd Corps there. We'll move it down this way and bring it up there. All right. All right. Now, next group of tanks that come out of Leipzig and Berlin, we'll send that way, too, to assist buddies in arms We need the Romanians to succeed, which they're actually doing a very good job of doing. Oh, look at that. We're actually beating the French in Africa. Well, that's good. That's very good. We'll keep moving on. Oh, look at that. We are actually taking their freaking ass over there. Oh, no! The Russians are attacking through Tarnopol! If they manage to take Tarnopol, they've got a gigantic hole to march an entire army through. So we cannot let that happen. We actually might need to cut off their troops right here in Minsk so that they can't just keep moving more reinforcements down to the south. And if the Romanians are doing pretty good with our reinforcements in Jettison, they're kicking the Soviets' ass, which is a good thing. But we're still outnumbered, and the Russian army is fucking massive. I cannot believe they snuck this giant army right past my nose. Wow, they've got me. They got the best of me. So we're going to bring in our advanced tank divisions. I know these aren't good for defense, but we need everything we can to go to Tarnopol. I'm going to drop some of this basic infantry and one advanced infantry to hold that region there, Podesi, in case the Russians decide to attack. All right, boom, boom. We brought in the reinforcements to Tarnopol. Beautiful, beautiful. And our reinforcements have managed to hold off the attack. So what we provided was more than enough to defend that region. That's good, that's good. Our forces are also doing very well. And Jettison, we're holding off the Soviets there as well. So the Soviets right now are taking some major casualties, which is very, very good. We actually could take out that Russian army there if we sent both the 5th Corps and the 1st Corps to attack them. Our armies are about the same size, just mine do way more damage. The problem is we would be leaving that region exposed with Wilno and also Bialystok, and we don't have any troops to defend that region right now. So we're going to have to wait to our allies with like Italy and whatnot get their troops over to the east to actually throw in their assistance and help us out in the fighting here. What's our, okay, -3. So we're still making a lot of money. I think I'm going to swap a few more cities over to combat. We're going to start building, what should we build? Let's build some, do I not have, is that most you can get is improved mechanized, or just have I not researched it yet? Let me see. No, I didn't get either. Okay, so that's what we need. We need advanced mechanized and that to be able to put up a good fight in the east. And I guess for now we'll just build some. Let's build some rocket artillery. Rocket artillery may have a positive effect. Apparently we just lost the Niger to France. What else does France really have down here? They don't have that much. So we'll just keep trying to take back West Africa where we can. The Italians could use our assistance there. We're going to send in the 157th to go assist them in the fighting. And how are we doing in Asia? Okay, we're not doing well. Japan is not holding. They're already starting to lose vestiges of Korea. And they're about to start losing their holdings in China. They're taking massive casualties. India's support is not enough to assist them. And the Russians still have a huge army just waiting in the wings to move south on them. And it looks like France is starting to mobilize to the west to be able to help, like, in the fighting over here, which isn't very good at all. Not very good at all. There's not much we can really do. Well, I think this is actually going to be a lot more of a fight than the Americans put up, it seems like. The Russians are coming full force. We're both taking casualties, very minimal at this point in time in the overall scheme of things. And I think the Russians have a larger land army than we do. So, you know, we've got to be very careful. We've got to proceed with caution, and we've got to fight defensively until we manage to actually get enough troops to really start putting a hurting on Stalin. So, you know, that's, oh shit, we just lost a lot of stuff. A bunch of African areas. All right, yeah, see, they're beating us. Okay, so the French are beating us in Africa. There's nothing we can do about that. We can't support Africa right now. Oh shit. No, they're going to take my that 50 IPU city. Are they still moving? No, they're not. They're not moving. They're holding. And we lost. Okay. So all right. So India went back and took northern Persia. They're holding that region now. Look, go India. Look at you. Look at you playing like a world power. Except they've lost one of their northern regions. We lost French Guinea to France. Whatever. You can have it, France. We don't even want it. Germany doesn't need it. We've got, like, the rest of the world to worry about. So let's merge these guys together. Alright. Oh, well, I didn't merge all of them. Alright, there we go. Okay, 700. That's an additional 720 attack. That's right, Russia. You're not ready for this. That actually, I do wonder if that's going to be enough to actually bust through the north there. I'll go ahead and send those over. Yeah, we'll move them in. And Italy's too busy over here fighting Switzerland, damn it. It's like, we're fighting one of the most powerful countries, the second most powerful country in the world. And all you want to do is, like, take over Switzerland? Are you kidding me? Like, get your priorities straight, Italy. Get your priorities straight. Alright, so we're just going to keep spamming these turns. Alright, now we've actually got a decent army. Alright, so let's merge those together. We'll even merge it with the 7 Corps as well. And we'll move these guys over to East Prussia. Alright, so now we actually have a decent army in East Prussia that we're going to send up to Samogitia. We should be able to just we completely destroyed that enemy army. The Soviets were not prepared for that. So what we're going to do, this might be risky, but I feel like this will pay off if we manage to succeed. We'll move up and hit through Livonia. Yeah, look at that. We have completely circled and isolated the most powerful Russian army that we currently have found. So we're going to hit these bastards, and we're going to hit them with everything we've got in that region. Damn, we lost a lot of guys taking that, though. We lost 7 divisions bringing that down. So this is about to be a hell of a fight. If we keep the Russian army isolated, they have a minus 75, like, bonus, basically, towards their combat power because they have no arms. We're going to send in reinforcements, and oh shit, the Russians managed to get something there. They landed something. They took it back, and we lost. Wow, we lost those two. We lost 9 divisions, but we killed 19 Russian divisions. In doing so, put a huge dent in the Russian forces, but we still don't have enough to take them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all those self-propelled guns, and I'm going to back up my main army with the self-propelled guns and just leave the 1st Corps to defend the front line. Yeah, that's better we can really do. Take these advanced tanks, and let's send them up there as well. Oh, look at that! We completely wiped it out. Completely wiped it out. 44 Russian divisions just massacred. I mean, we took heavy casualties, no doubt about it. 18 divisions. But we just wiped out a 44-division Russian army as if it was grass to us. That's beautiful. So we're going to just go ahead and hit in, start taking these northern regions bit by bit. We'll leave that advanced tank there. Split one. Yeah, we'll split 2 of those guys off, move them there. Anyway, so this has been Commissar Bro. Thank you so much for watching. We're kicking ass and taking names as Germany, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think there's much Russia can do to stop us. So we've already taken a major block in their western regions. You know, basically we're conquering the Baltic states right now, and I know this is hurting Russia bad. They just lost their largest army that we can visibly see. And it looks like they don't have much to stop us. Our Western allies, oh, and look at that. The tide is turning in Shandong. The Japanese managed to get more reinforcements. The Indians and Italians and the Burmese all threw in large amounts of men. And now it looks like Russia is on the ropes. So it's just getting good, ladies and gentlemen. But this has been Commissar Bro, and I will see you next time.